YouTube. This is Kimberly Favored, and I'm coming to you. Uh, I tell you, this is just not easy. I have vowed to keep heat out of my hair for 2 years. So 2017 is when I vowed to put heat back in my hair, and not just to flat iron it every day, but just to flat iron it every now and then. Um, I am going to have to do some deep praying because, of course, I am natural, and I've been natural now for 11 years. Um, I decided to go natural due to the fact the relaxers just burnt my scalp so bad. And when relaxers burn your scalp, YouTube, let me tell you, it either is two things. You have a sensitive scalp, or what is really is trying to tell you is that your scalp is not created for relaxers. And I believe I have one of those scalps that just does not do well with relaxers. I remember I used to be running around the house crying like, "Ooh, get it out, get it out, get it out." That's how bad it used to burn. So I came away from it for health reasons of my hair, and also it just burnt no matter which one I use. I remember the Bantu growing up, that burnt my scalp so bad. But no matter which perm I used or relaxer, it really burnt my scalp. But YouTube, I just wanted to do this quick video. Um, just to let you know, natural is not easy. But one thing I thank God for is that I do have a natural curly pattern. Um, and so I'm going, and I just took a sew-in out. The sew-in that I did, as you guys see on my YouTube, it's a gold bronze color that I mixed together. And actually, a stylist blessed me with that hair, and I was so grateful because I didn't have to even pay for that hair I had in my head. But I don't wear my sew-ins past 3 weeks. I always take it out, you know, within 3 weeks it's out. Um, but my natural, I thank God for it. I didn't even know this was my natural pattern. Had I known, I would never have put chemicals in my hair at all. But I didn't know growing up. I got my first relaxer at 13, and I did not know that I had curly texture. But I love my wigs. I do love my wigs, but I'm not gonna put any heat in it for 2 years, and this is going to be a test. This is gonna really truly be a test because when I blow dry my hair out, it extends itself and is very very full and thick. Um, when it's curly and short, it looks short, like my hair is not long. But once I blow dry it out, it always extends and is really a nice length. But I told God that I said, Lord, give me strength because I will not put any more heat in my hair for 2 years. And I tell you, this is not going to be easy. But with the help of the Lord, I know that He will give me strength. So I bring this video to you to let you know that if you are natural and you just getting tired of your natural, you like, Lord, what else can I do? If you at that point, you just have to keep praying and say, Lord, give me strength to deal with my hair today. Give me strength to deal with the texture. Give me strength to deal with what I'm gonna do to it, because being natural, you have to think of styles. You can't just throw a relaxer in your hair and it's just straight. It's just not that type of party. But natural is also the healthiest. Like once I took my sew-in out, I did an apple cider and vinegar treatment, and then I did a coconut treatment. Okay. Then I did a mayonnaise treatment. I did mayonnaise, olive oil. So I really treated my hair very well once I took the sew-in out. I do not wash my hair every day. Like I'm gonna do every Saturday is when I will wash my hair. So every Saturday. Only time I will wash it is if it feels gooky or too much oil, then I'll go ahead and sacrifice and wash it. But other than that, I try to do only every Saturday, wash my hair like really, really well, do a protein treatment. But this is going to be me for 2 years. And of course, I'm going to wear my wig sometime. I'm not going to put any more sew-ins in. I just don't feel like sewing anything else down on my scalp because Once I took that sew-in out, I didn't realize that I pulled the thread so tight that my scalp was, I'm gonna say it was hurting, but once I took it out, my scalp was like, ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I always put a black cap underneath my sew-ins now, so my natural hair is not touched with the thread, too much gravity on the thread of my scalp. So I really protect my hair very well when I do my sew-ins. I don't just put the thread on my scalp like some people do. But I'm just bringing this video to you to let you know that natural is beautiful. It is very beautiful, and I just ask you, you embrace your natural. I don't care if it's thick, I don't care if it's short, I don't care if it's bushy, wool. I don't care what texture it is. Embrace your natural hair and love it. Like I said, I have a lot of hair tips that I would like to share with you all, but I'm going to just do what I can today and just share what I can today to let you know, just to embrace your natural hair. Don't give up. Don't go back to the chemical. The chemicals is not really good for your scalp. It really is not good. Natural hair is what God intended us for us to have. If that's the case, he would have had relaxers in the Bible days. He would have told all of the people to put chemicals in their hair. But that's not what he did. And everybody rocked their natural hair in the Bible. So no one had any chemicals in their hair. So, I'm going to end this video, and I just ask God to give me the strength. Like I said, some days I'm going to wear me a little wig every now and then because, I just don't feel like, dealing with my natural all the time. But I did vow for 2 years that I was not going to do any flat iron, any heat comb, any blow drying, none of that for 2 years. So, in the midst of you doing that, if you ever do that regimen, treat your hair very well. Don't just not comb it, because if you don't just comb it and you just let it sit, it's going to mat, it's going to come out. Like a lot of people that go natural, they don't know how to take care of their natural hair. So what ends up happening is that the natural hair end up breaking and you end up losing. But in order to keep your natural pattern and your natural hair healthy, you got to keep up with your treatments. You can't go a couple of weeks without treating your hair. As a natural person, you cannot do it. It's impossible. Your hair will be very dry and thirsty for some type of oil or something. So being natural is a job. I look at it as a job because you got to keep the right moisture in. Like me, when I did that apple cider and vinegar treatment, it really, really did well on my hair. And then, like I said, I have, excuse me, I have a great texture. Like as you can see, my curls, let me get up close. As you can see that. That is my curl pattern, if you can see. See? That is my curl pattern. Okay? So, when you have a curly pattern, you got to keep up with your treatments, because curly hair it can get tangly. And if you don't comb it, it can get, but it won't be good. You also do not want to load your hair with product. That's another thing that causes damage, that causes split ends, that causes hair shedding. That's another thing, and people don't understand that too much product in your hair can really damage your hair. So always keep your hair at a moisture, but not too much moisture. Like, don't just take a gulp of conditioner and put it in your hair and let it sit for a week. Don't do that. What you do is take a little conditioner, rub it in your hand, put it in your hair real good, and then next week you do the same. Okay? I bring this video to you because I want you to embrace your natural beauty. God has given you a natural beauty, and he has given me a natural beauty, and I know I'm beautiful with my natural hair, okay? And I want you to know that you are beautiful with your natural hair, because at first, I even encouraged my sisters to go natural. My oldest sister now is natural, and she used to do chemical too, but then when she found out that I went natural, she went natural. Then I had another sister that tried it out through my oldest sister telling her about it. So half of the family of my sisters are now natural because of I took the journey first, and then my oldest sister started it, then my next to the oldest sister started it. So it's just like a regiment in the family now. So Natural is beautiful. And once we embrace who we are really supposed to, who God made us to be, I tell you, you'll feel so good. And I tell you, you'll save a lot of money too, because a relaxer every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks in your hair, that's like what, $5 that you can save in your pocket. And rock your natural. You'd be surprised the texture that you have. It takes a year for your relaxer to, if you want to go natural, it takes a year for all of that chemical to come out. So if you say, for instance, today is January the 19th. January 19th of 2017, you will be fully natural. It takes a year. And anybody that tell you that it takes less than that, it's not true. To fully be natural, for all of that chemical to be really, really gone, it takes a year. It takes a whole year. So I remember when I was going natural, my hair was straight. As you can see me pulling down on it, my hair was very straight. Then as I was going natural, it started going up like that. Then a couple of more months, go up like that. Couple of more months, go up like that. Couple of more months, go up like that. Until the whole thing was curly. Okay. So I never knew that this was my texture. Never knew. Look at that. Never knew that this was my texture. Never. Had I known this, I would have never put relaxer in my hair. But God is good. You live and you learn. But anyway, this video is to come to you to say, embrace your natural beauty that God has given you. Bye-bye.